Hermit here. Cat here. This is Finn. He's my oldest, and I just woke him up from a nap, so he's not too happy. But it's not always the little white snowball. Hey, it's Monday. We're gonna try no goals this week because I mostly just have a bunch of whips that all need to be finished. We're just gonna do a no new project ban. I am banned from any new projects to be started because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 whips that need to be finished, and I am not allowed to start any new project. Let's list the whips. The first whip we have is, so this is the one I can work on in the truck. I finished this glove. The pattern has this sleeve part going all the way to the elbow, but I tried it on and I kind of like it like this. Small, short, it gets on the wrist, and then I can just pull my sleeve up. Yeah! There we go. I need to make a second glove, and then we can list it. That's one whip. Whip 1. I started another hood last week in this rainbow yarn, and it took me about the whole week to get the second skein attached. Well, I think we were somewhere around in here, and this is the amount I needed from the second skein. A whole week just to put this. I crocheted this in one night, so sometimes it's the little things that really hold me back. I just need to attach this, and then we can start the hood part of the whip. And that would be it for this. Is it what I'm gonna work on tonight? No. The twisted toadstool. Oh my God. I am on the second to last round of this hat. Just doing one more round here, and then it says I have one last round to do. Then we attach the ruffle. Pretty much the hat is done, aside from the decoration and accessories. That brings me to her. As for that poncho, she's going to sit there for most of the week probably. Yes, the poncho is on this week to be done. Do I have hopes that it'll actually get done? I really do. I really hope it does, because I have another project that needs tassels that is getting to be almost done. And no, this project is not the hood, it is not the gloves, and it is not the hat. No, whole nother project. So let's look at that one. One thing I have done before that I actually really loved is this shawl. This is the shawl. This is 3 granny squares with tassels. So I really liked this. It's actually getting so cold outside now, so this would be perfect. Fall colors. It takes a lot of yarn. It's been a while since I've done another one. I still have this one up on my Etsy shop, so if anybody does want to own it. She's warm, she's soft. I swear, this is just a wearable blanket. Wrap her up. So I love this shawl. I definitely would like to make another one. Then I got the idea. To make one in a theme, a color theme. One of my daughter's favorite characters is Cinema Roll. 1, 2, 3 granny squares that are going to be turned into another shawl. My thought was that we use the eyes, got the little pink for the little pink cheeks, and then with the white for Cinema Roll. We're gonna sew these 3 together. Now this project was started before any of these other projects were started. The big problem that I came upon was Joann's closing. When I got to my last square, I ran out of the blue yarn I was using. But big twist returning to Michael's means that I can get the yarn I'm missing. We have Big Twist in Sky Blue. I just needed a row and a half of this to finish the project. And now I just need to sew them together and toss on some tassels. I would do no tassels, but it looks a lot better with tassels. For the rest of the night, we are going to be editing a video. I have laundry to put away and dinner to eat. It is snowing outside. That's new. So we're gonna snuggle in, have some soup, some nice warm potato soup. I'm gonna work on last week's video, and when I get some time, I will work on the Toadstool hat, because that is a project that needs to get more work done. That'll be it for tonight, and I'll see you tomorrow. Happy birthday! It is Thursday. So Thursday already. I think the last time you saw me was Monday. So let's catch up. Tuesday, I had to go out and take my mom and my daughter shopping. We went to some thrift stores. My daughter needed some new clothes because she's growing like a weed and everything barely fits her, even though it just fit her probably 2 months ago. So we went out, we did some thrift store shopping and got my husband some birthday presents because Wednesday was my husband's birthday. So happy birthday to you, Travis. Love you. So yeah, we went out to dinner later that night and then we came home, had cake, and enjoyed the rest of the night together. Played some Phase 10. Hopefully he had a good birthday. A couple things I did get to yesterday. I managed to cut some tassels, pre-cut some tassels. So I think later tonight while I'm waiting for dinner, I'm gonna put these on the poncho. I have a bit of time before I leave, so we're gonna do something super easy, and that is we are going to deal with that. So let's take that off the blocking board so that way it is free for new stuff to be blocked. We need to get some of these whips worked on because I haven't had the time this week to really put in the work they needed. Everything else is at a point where I'm either sewing things together or really actually everything is just at sewing. And I don't like sewing. So that's where we're at for Thursday. So let's go do that. I just have to put the dowel on the top, and we have a first completed tapestry crochet. Once I have a dowel, I will put it on a dowel. For now, I'm going to go put it somewhere safe where the cats won't get to it. I have about 20 minutes before I have to go pick up my husband, so the rest of the night, I'm gonna pick him up. We will then come home. He's probably gonna start dinner, and I am gonna work on that poncho back there. I'm gonna put the rest of these tassels onto that when I get home and see if I need to cut more. I'm pretty sure I need to cut more, but we'll get there when we get there. Tomorrow is Friday. I want that done and listed by tomorrow, but I think I'm probably asking a lot of myself, aren't I? I will see you later when I am hopefully doing the tassels tonight while I wait for dinner. Hey, so I didn't get to film on Friday. My daughter had a sleepover, so really it was a bit of chaos. So I have just a quick minute to fill you in and end the week. We banned all new projects this week, and I haven't started a single new project this whole week, but I haven't really gotten to do much of anything besides a few little things here and there. So the rainbow hood, it is ready to get put together still. That's the next thing I have to do on that is sew it up and then we can attach it. The ruffle is finished on the Toadstool hat. We can now sew it together and make all the extra parts that need to go onto the hat. The gloves that I'm working on in the truck, I have managed to work a little bit on those. I think I'm only like one row in on the second glove. Next week, I'm hoping to get the second glove done. Then we can get those put up on my site. As for the shawl that I showed, it still needs to be sewn together. I'm hoping to do that today and get that put together so that way the only thing that needs to be on that is tassels. And speaking of tassels, I do get to say that the tassels are done. Wow. I do just need to get it steamed and I need to do some pictures and a video and then I'll get that posted and we are finally finished with that and I don't have to mention it again next week to be done. I'm so excited for that. I did get the tapestry taken off and unblocked. I now get to do the clouds, which I might do today so that they are ready for this week to be removed. So the rest of the day I'm just going to be cleaning up my work area and then pinning these clouds down, and that's going to be it for this week. I will see you next week. Please like, subscribe, comment, share. Anything really, really helps. And I really can't wait to see you next week. Have a great day. Bye.